Yo, what's up, guys? CastnBlast back with some more Queen Pop LaLoon. And you guys have been asking for it. Offset queens with difficult bases. And I'm going to go over recovering for some big mistakes here, right? So here's an offset queen right on the side. And you got all your air defenses away from her. So what do you got to do? First, don't panic, guys. Follow every step exactly like you would, right? First, you gotta pull the CC, no matter what, unless you know it's like a hound or some loons or something like that. You gotta at least test it and make sure you get all the troops out. You don't do that, game over from the start. So if you have trouble doing it, you can recover, and I'm gonna show you that right here. So if you can't trap the queen, you got an offset queen, you finish on the queen every time. But you gotta pull the CC and then you can get to the queen. So either wrap your loons around like that and finish here, or that's pretty much it. You can wrap there and finish there, but you gotta finish on her or blow past her. But you gotta pull the CC, kill the CC, and then go to town. So I'm using the same troops every time. This has an interior set CC, so it's behind behind defenses no matter where you try to pull from. And lately, guys, there's a lot been going on with cast. Just a lot of dilemmas, and I'm not 100% mindset some wars. I think I make a fatal mistake here. But if you make a mistake, you just got to get back in the game. You got to pull the CC. So I send some troops here. So knowing where my CC radius is, you know, it comes in interior like that. I figured I could destroy these. And if I destroy them right, these loons will go like that and cross the CC radius. It doesn't happen. My loons split to the right. This Tesla pops up. And right there, you can see their shadows. They never cross that defense. So I go, okay, I'll throw it at that cannon way in there. And they just keep going to the side, to the side, to the side. So what do? I haste a ton of loons in. You can panic and go, screw it. I'm not going to pull the CC. I'm just going to go. But if you don't pull the CC, the attack is over. This is created to take out an air defense, pull the CC, and then kill the CC and go on. So I end up using an entire spell, and I'm down to 12 loons. And you're probably saying to yourself, Cass, the attack is over. You're not going to recover with 12 loons. Watch this poetry in motion. Gentlemen, ladies, and gentlemen. So we're going to kill the CC. He's got a witch in it. Not a problem. I'm just going to throw both my heroes down. And then once they punch through a bunch of stuff and I see my queen focusing on the baby drag, I start the attack. So you can see the attack's already going. And I'm going to simply clear from this area all the way to here and finish on the queen, right? So I'm going to use a rage. And now I know I only have one rage left. So I'm going to have to use it kind of more interior on the base is my plan. So once that CC is killed, you can see I'm coming a hound from each direction, a hound in the middle one, and a hound at the end one. And I'm simply using what minimal loons I have left, separating them on the defenses. I'm raging up to hopefully those first kind of 2 air defenses with 1 rage. And that helped. And then I'm going to stick my rage more interior to help the loons coming in from behind. Because I know that blower's blowing me. And then once my loons that I set in front reach that rage, they're going to help push more into that blower. So the rest of my loon parade's coming from behind the blower, which is key. Because I knew that was going to give me some trouble keeping my loons at bay. And with this type of attack, finishing on the queen, you want to try to have like a hound left so that it tanks the queen and then your loons just rain pain down on her. Unfortunately, I have 2 hounds left. So looks like I've only lost 1. Now here goes. I just lost my 2nd hound. And that 3rd hound's tanking. And it goes. So perfect. Now I got all those pups and a giant parade of loons coming in. And with 2 full hounds of pups, you can see she gone. Instantly just gets shredded. Now I have a ton of loons, a queen. I don't even know how I have that many loons left. I only started with 12, but that's game over. So you can see you got to finish on her offset or try to blow past her and wrap all the way back around. But if you run into trouble, just stick with it. You know, I had a mistake there. I didn't pull the CC, so I kept trying. I said, all right, let's blow in that haste and let's blow in more loons and get it done. I should have done it right the first time, but getting it done solves the problem. So let's take a look at one more. So this is one I was kind of saving to do this offset queen type of base. And it's funny, I saw this in one of my friends' videos on queen pop bases they hit. And I was like, hey, I actually queen popped that base as well. Funny story. So this was a while ago, and I've seen this base quite a few times, and it pops very successfully. But you have a queen all the way out here, and you're like, well, maybe you could suicide king into her or whatever. But this is to show you guys that finishing on her works every time. So you just got to follow each step. You got to get the CC, and you can see the CC is very interior on this base. So taking out an air defense using the same exact troops, I'm going to take out a corner air defense, which is going to front air defense, which is going to let me have some separation when you're wrapping around the base. It's also going to give you a start and a finish point, so that you can start at one corner and wrap around and finish on the queen. So I go just straight up the gut. It lets me take out an archer tower, a whiz tower, anything you can get that shoots air and just makes it easier for you. Go with that game plan. So my queen is going to take out the drag with no problem, and then I'm going to start at the bottom corner. So choosing it, I kind of try to pick where these blowers are facing, the sweepers, and then basically creating a finish or starting and finish point. So if you start here, you can wrap all the way around the base and then finish at these air defenses. All these defenses are tight knit together, so you know your loons aren't going to go straight from here to here. And it's that simple, guys. If you got an offset queen, this is the game plan I use every time. Make sure the CC is killed. It's always a good thing to do. And I know there's a bunch of snow on this base, but like I said, I was saving this one for you guys. Just trying to fit a video with some more offset bases. Do have some awesome new attacks coming up later this week as well, but this should give you guys an idea of what I mean by finishing on her. So you haste in. I'm going to rage over to that second one. I want to clear a lot of these powerful, output defenses and just get my loons over, my hounds and loons over to that last cell. So you can see I'm kind of holding on to that rage, and sometimes I'll hold on to the third spell to use it right over top of the queen. I'm pretty sure I don't even have to use it on this one. Or sometimes if the base is really spread out, I'll use that rage spell to clear the first part so everything's coming at the end. It actually looks like I did use it. And simple as that. So you see, once everything's over the queen, it is just way too much stuff to kill. I still have hounds alive. Almost every loon I started with, and my troops are going to town. My king, full health. He's simply used to clean up, and that's the beautiful part of this attack. And it's just overwhelming, overpowers the base again. So no matter where you see this queen positioned, you can have a game plan. If you can't trap her, you can't create that perfect triangle, that's fine. Use this sort of attack. Wrap around and finish your troops on her. Maybe you can't do that. You have to blow past her, like the video I just released the other day. I started on her in the very beginning, blew my troops past her to wrap back around at her. So there's some ideas for you. It's gonna work no matter what you see. I hope you guys like it. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at CastnBlastCOC. Ask me questions if you got them. I'm excited to be back, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. I do have some exciting things coming this week, some YouTuber videos. So appreciate it, and I'll check you guys next time.